today. From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Cam Newton and the New England Patriots.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually
the first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Out now come the Patriots as they are led out by their quarterback, a former MVP of the National Football League back in 2015, Cam Newton.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Patriots.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second.
Out of the gun, Newton. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver, Sony Michel. And it's 3rd and 5.
Third down. And 5 yards to go.
Here's Newton to Michel on the screen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll run it. This is Michel spinning past him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 23.
The ball carrier. Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, New England.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
when you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On second down, Michel. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hole.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's
from the gun on third down. Newton to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Justin Rohrwasser on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead.
Patriots 3, Buccaneers 0.
So a nice drive on the road. You come in, you take the ball down, you get 3 points.
Yeah, points are a must on an opening drive, right? So they moved it down efficiently, got it done. I think that bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback, Tom Brady.
And coming up with an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up second.
On second down and 4, Brady. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a first down carry by Bell.
Le'Veon,
the safety Patrick Chung is the one who makes the stop.
By Patrick Chung. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Patriots' 46-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans.
That's good.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, now Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Brady's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
And the Patriots.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Tom Brady sacked.
So a first quarter sack, and remember, keep in mind he had 2 sacks in last week's game.
And it's always intriguing to me to watch these great pass rushers because some of them, they need their teammates to scheme for them, maybe occupy people and make it a one-on-one matchup. Other guys, they just defeat everything in front of them. To get 2 sacks in a game, it's a little bit of both for you.
So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic, 3rd and long after that last sack. Shotgun now for Brady. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. This from 54 yards away. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know, maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
1st down, Patriots.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michelle. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Complete.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And the Patriot.
A play fake to Michelle. Now Newton. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
2nd down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. On the ground, this is Michelle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So on the heels of the sack, they knock him backwards in the running game.
So now it's up to the offense coordinator talking directly into the helmet of his quarterback to instill a little bit of confidence here. Call the play with authority, call with confidence, and let him know this one is the winner.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
He ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Patriots 3, Buccaneers 0.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Operating from the gun. Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brady sacked by Josh Uche. An 8-yard loss.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. On the return, here comes Lewis. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Patriots take over. Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. A pass there over the middle to start things out. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
At the 40-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, New England.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Michel. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Sony Michel on the carry. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2.
On 2nd down now. Michel. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Sony Michel, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Patriots.
Off the draw, here's Michel. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Sony Michel, the Patriot.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
On the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis.
7-yard line.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Brought down by Levante David. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Newton. And that'll be caught by the tight end Keene. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run with Michel. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Sony Michel.
Levante David in on the tackle.
Down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Newton. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it.
Newton on the keeper.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Got his man, that's Harry. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now it's Newton. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Complete.
Dion Lewis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends with a New England touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. Bell sheds him off. And some space here. Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
And the Buccaneers.
It's a big run that time by Bell. 73 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try and run it in with Jones. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. Now Brady. And that's going to be caught. Oh, one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Not much more impressive than that. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Now Dion Lewis to return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
11 on the play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Newton. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Levante David in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. A shotgun snap for Newton. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for David Moore.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
7-yard line.
And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. He's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much.
The ball carrier.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Terrell Basham just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. From the gun, they run with Michel. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
That's an excellent run right there on 2nd and long. Didn't get back all of it, but a huge chunk. Now they're in 3rd and manageable and back on schedule and trying to pick up a 1st down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Winfield Jr.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here's Lewis. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Roughing the passer defense.
Don't walk out here, man.
So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Newton's pass.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
A 6-yard.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout,
At the Buccaneers.
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing again is Newton. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. David Moore in the final seconds of the first half. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. Lastly, let's check on one.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots 34. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
2-yard line.
On first down, Bell. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
No gain on the play.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
A 30-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through.
It is good.
And that will tie things at 17 all.
The game at 17.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Newton. He'll get this underneath to Michel. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Moore there. 3rd down here. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Dumps it off to Lewis. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he rifles one incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And that's another big-time run. And it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back the defensive front and creating great space for their runners.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. They'll run it with Jones. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
ball carrier.
But that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On third down, here's Bell. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Ronald Jones.
Dante Hightower on the stop.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Brady. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Rohrwasser now for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Dante Hightower on the
Something looked weird there up front. The offensive lineman, it looks like they weren't on the same page.
Yeah, every play design has a huge element of trust that everyone's going to do their job. But if one person does it and you have a breakdown, everything goes to rubble.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain.
Gronkowski. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd.
Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones.
Brady.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Patriots to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak, on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Newton. He's got his man on the crossing route. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7. Newton. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
His pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's
On third down, Michelle. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. Back now in Tampa as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th.
Buccaneers 17.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. A screen to Bell. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Brady's pass. Complete to Le'Veon.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun now for Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Bell. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
4-yard line.
Brady now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
A gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. Throw left side, complete. That's Bell. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
The 22-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Brady again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Now Jones. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Patriots ready to get the football back. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Michelle, the ball carrier.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Complete to Devin.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Patriot first down.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the
more muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
And 8 yards.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. A throw by Newton going to be caught by Harry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Patriots.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, this is Michel. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. Got a man open, that's Harry. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down.
Out of the gun, Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Forced to the ground and incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, Michel. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Newton. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Newton's pass.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
Makes the score Patriots 27, Buccaneers 24.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to Leahy.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Brady looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st down, Brady over the middle to Evans.
Brady's pass.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down now, but that clock rolling. Play action. Now it's Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski.
That's another.
Clock running. The Bucs try to go quickly and get set. Again, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll look to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Brady's pass.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Down and 10 yards to go.
This is Bell. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
This one, no doubt, important for Matt Gay.
For the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good.
The kick
And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
New England trying to get a place on offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Newton. Going underneath for Lewis.
Newton's pass.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go, set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And that time almost intercepted. That would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the
play fake to Michelle, now Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
First down, Patriots.
They'll run on first down. Michelle. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Newton.
Newton's pass.
3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. A shotgun snap for Newton. Oh, so close but incomplete. Could have been a big turnover in overtime if he'd held on. Instead, though, it's 4th down.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll give this to Bell. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Le'Veon Bell.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 26.
Jones. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
What can Brady do now with his drive? It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Brady's pass.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On 2nd down, Michelle. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 5. And the Patriot first
On 1st and 10, Newton. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Tackle. A gain of 12. 1st down, New England.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michelle. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 2 minutes left in this overtime session and still all tied. On 2nd down now, Michelle. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead.
27.
Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance out field goals from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for the Pats, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.